Hello everyone, this is JD Calderon, and this is Indie Comics Explained, and today I have from the Michael Moorcock Library, the Chronicles of Corum, The King of the Swords, by Mike Baron, Mark Shainblum, Ken Hooper, Jill Thompson, and Kelly Jones. I'm not too familiar with Mark Shainblum's work, or Ken Hooper for that matter, but I am familiar with Mike Baron. He co-created Nexus with Steve Rude, and I believe he also co-created Whisper and The Badger, which were two very fun series from the 80s. This book is also from the mid-80s. Michael Moorcock was a huge influence on me in my writing when I was growing up. So, and the thing is, when I read his work, I was reading in my early teens, and it was all prose. I was reading the Elric saga at the time. Corum and these other characters that he created came a little later, for me anyway. These comics, or these adaptations of these stories, when they first came out in the 80s, I was around. I just couldn't afford them at the time. I just didn't have the extra cash. So I had to pass on them. So now they're being reprinted in these nice hardcover editions by Titan Comics. So it's one of these things that I'm there's, I think, so far probably about 12 books, maybe less, maybe 10 to 12 books so far, but the library is building. I believe they said they have up to 37 volumes of these, and I intend on getting them all. So these are really nice. It's a hardcover book, very nice. The interior pages, they print on a good stock. It's a nice matte finish. I don't know if it would have looked any better on gloss. It might have looked a little bit better on gloss, but it looks good for what it is. I think if it would have been done on gloss, the colors might have been a little bit more saturated. I don't know if that would have made them look better or worse. It just depends on your tastes. You got to remember, this stuff is from the mid-'80s. And the artist on this is actually Jill Thompson from Scary Godmother and Beasts of Burden, which is a book I vastly enjoy and I vastly suggest everyone to pick up. It was also inked by Kelly Jones, who did Batman, and Batman I think is Dark Reign, and he did a number of other things, Dead Man over at DC as well, and more importantly, he did The Hammer, which was a horror series he had done, which I thought was awesome, and I also covered, and I thought that was really some of his best work. Like this one right here, like this cover piece is really nice. It's illustrated by Ken Hooper and inked by Mike Mignola of all people. And this piece is a very old, very vintage, we should say, Mike Mignola cover piece. The story goes on with Corum going through an adventure. This is high fantasy adventure. He's going through these adventures. He's lost his homeland. He's traveling from dimension to dimension. There's a war between the gods of chaos and the lords of order, and they're just fighting it out. And he fights for the side of law. That's Corum, and he's fighting against the lords of chaos who are trying to take over. Two things about him: he has an eye patch. So he has, underneath that eye patch, he has the eye of a demon. He also has the hand of the same demon, and that hand has 6 fingers on it. It's interesting stuff. I love Moorcock. Is just out of this world as far as his fantasy and his writing. The stories just go all over the place. The artwork is comparatively to what you would expect from either Jill Thompson or Kelly Jones is a little on the crude side, but it is a lot of fun. It's a nice spot to see where you can see some of their early work. And this is really early. This is mid-'80s, easy for them, and just to see it, and you can see these people are still in the industry working today, and they're just vibrant and great artistically. Mike Baron still works in the industry. My understanding is Mark Shainblum and Ken Hooper still also work in the industry. I don't know exactly what they're doing. But like I said, I know Kelly Jones and I know Jill Thompson. And they're both doing fantastic work. But yeah, this is, some great stuff. If you like high fantasy, this is definitely, you got a winged cat. You have gods and demons and all sorts of madness going on. If you enjoy Michael Moorcock, this is definitely something you want to check out. It's a great book. There's they have all of the Elric books as well. Now they're working into Corum, Hawkmoon, and a number of the other stories. This is also a Mike Mignola piece. It's, like I said, very vintage Mike Mignola. So if you want, I would definitely suggest these are great books. These are a lot of fun. It's a great addition to any collection. So, till next time, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like and the subscribe buttons. And if you want to check out some of my work, just go check out the Oswald Chronicles or check out Tall Tales online. And until next time, I will see you later. Have a good day.